Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear student, today we'll start a new chapter, that is the mortgage market. What is mortgage market? Actually, mortgage market is a market where long-term loans, which the loans which are secured by immovable property are entertained. And mostly in Pakistan, we are this home financing is not so common, but the trend is have just started due to government initiative. So we can also see this the emergence of home financing through mortgage in this period. But the mortgage market is common in foreign countries like US. So we will be discussing the this mortgage market and how this mortgage market work. So in the next few slides, we will be discussing different aspects of mortgage loans and many other types of mortgage loans and different other aspects. First of all, what are mortgages? As I have told you that a mortgage is a long-term loan which is being secured by a real estate. मतलब जब हम mortgage की बात करते हैं तो mortgage जो है वो लोन है जो आपने किसी भी रियल स्टेट पे लिया हो, लाइक आपका घर हो, आपका जो है वो कोई ज़मीन हो, एग्रीकल्चरल ज़मीन हो, या कोई बिल्डिंग हो, मतलब ये वो तमाम चीज़ें जो फिक्स्ड हैं या वो तमाम चीज़ें जो मूव नहीं कर सकती. And an amortization loan whereby a fixed payment pays both principal and interest each month. And when we talk about this mortgage loan, it is actually an amortized loan. We have discussed what is amortization, and amortization means that the person who has attained the loan, they has to pay back the loan in fixed installment over the years, and in these fixed installment they can pay the amount of interest and the amount of principal. So when we talk about mortgage loan, so it is actually an amortized loan. Over here we will actually talk about a residential mortgage. And what is residential mortgage? A mortgage which is acquired for home financing. Like ये जो mortgage हम discuss करेंगे कि किस टाइप का ये mortgage है. ये वो mortgage है जो लोग इसलिए लेते हैं कि वो अपने घर को फाइनेंस करें. बैंक जो है वो उनके लिए घर खरीदता है, और वो घर जो है फिर इनको मतलब खरीद के दे देता है, और फिर वो टाइम टू टाइम अपनी जो है वो इंस्टॉलमेंट के थ्रू उसकी तमाम जो कर्जा है वो अदा करते हैं. ये तकरीबन 20 से 30 साल लगते हैं, ये तमाम जो लोन है वो ख़त्म हो जाता है. बेसिकली देयर आर 3 डायमेंशंस इन रेजिडेंशियल लोन. मॉर्गेज इंटरेस्ट रेट, कि कौन सा मतलब आपने मॉर्गेज लोन के ऊपर कौन सा कितना इंटरेस्ट रेट पे करना है. Secondly, there are many other terms and conditions of the loan, like the time period, like the installments, and many other aspects, like the area in which you are buying the house, and many other things. Credibility of the person and the legal requirements and the initial documentation of the loan. Then mortgage loan amortization, like how you can how much time it will take you to pay the loan, and what would be the fixed installment of the this mortgage loan. So these are the main characteristic of residential mortgage. Characteristic of the residential mortgage. First of all, mortgage interest rate. As we have discussed that the first characteristic of a residential mortgage is its interest rate, and how this interest rate can be determined. There are mainly 3 types of interest rate which can help you to determine the rate of this mortgage loan. First of all, your market rates. Actually, when we talk about the market rates, it's the risk-free rate or the general rate on the treasury bonds. And as I hope so, you all know that treasury bonds are the short-term government bonds, and the treasury bonds are the long-term government bonds which are issued by the government. As these are the long-term loans, therefore we can say that this rate would be taken as a base. Then term, how long-term mortgage have higher rates, obviously. as we have discussed, that for a longer time period, if you are giving loan for a longer time period, you have to get compensation for liquidity. So in that case, where we can, when we say that we will take mortgage for a longer time period, so in that case, for a longer time period mortgages, you have to pay higher rates. Then another thing which is important is discount points. Discount points is a lower rate negotiated for cash upfront. That means that how much interest rate would be discounted if you make some down payments, or you make payment earlier, or you can make payment in this at the start. So in that case, you will be getting a little discount in the interest rate you are offered, or you on which you are getting these mortgage loans. Now, another characteristic of a residential loan is the terms of loan, like how you can get the loan and what would be the requirement for getting the loan. As mortgage contracts contains many legal terms that need to be understood, and because most protect the lender for financial loss. When a bank or any other institution is lending you money, so obviously they have a right to do all necessary preparation for their risk management, and that's why they will try to minimize risk, and they will try to the get certain measures in order to minimize their risk. So first of all is your PMI, that is insurance against default by the borrower. Like if the borrower is unable to pay, so they have the insurers, and the insurance money can be used to cover up those losses. Then another thing is qualifications, that it includes credit history of the employee, employment credit history, employment history, to determine the borrower's ability to repay the mortgage as specified in the contract. Like जब हम लोन टर्म्स की बात करते हैं, तो उसमें ये चीज़ है कि आपका जो भी बंदा आपको लोन दे रहा है, वो उसको उसको इस चीज़ की एश्योरेंस करनी है कि आपको ये लोन जो है वो वापस मिलेगा। तो इस वजह से ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि वो तमाम ऐसे मेजर्स करे जिससे उसको ये अश्योरिटी हो जाए कि लोन उसको वापस मिलेगा। सो इसमें एक चीज़ है जिसको हम PMI कहते हैं, कि ये इंश्योरेंस का जो अमाउंट है, ये भी आप जब मॉर्गेज लोन लेते हैं, तो ये अमाउंट भी आप पे कर रहे होते हैं। ये इसलिए अमाउंट होता है कि अगर आप जो बॉर्वर है वो फेल हो जाता है कि वो लोन पे कर सके, तो वो इंश्योरेंस के थ्रू जो है वो अपना अमाउंट जो है वो उसको रिकवर कर लेते हैं। इसके अलावा क्वालिफिकेशन मींस के जो जो बंदा आपसे लोन ले रहा है, उसकी आपने क्रेडिट हिस्ट्री देखनी है। पाकिस्तान में तो खैर इतना ज़्यादा अभी फ़िलहाल तो फिर थोड़ा सा क्रेडिट कार्ड जो है वो यूज़ होता है, लेकिन आप इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे देखें तो वहाँ पे क्रेडिट कार्ड बहुत अरसे से यूज़ हो रहा है। सो मेनली जो क्रेडिट कार्ड है वो आपका पर्सनल क्रेडिट हिस्ट्री को शो करता है। सो ये, और इसके अलावा बहुत सारी एजेंसीज हैं जो अब इंडिविजुअल क्रेडिट हिस्ट्री को बता रही होती हैं। सो उसको देखना है। इसके अलावा आप उनकी एम्प्लॉयमेंट हिस्ट्री देखेंगे, और आप ये तमाम चीज़ें इसलिए देखते हैं कि आप ये इस चीज़ को श्योर करते हैं कि ये जिस बंदे के साथ आप कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं, ये आपको पैसा वापस करेगा। Now, in order to assure the credibility of the customer, lender will also order a credit report from one of the credit reporting agencies. Like in America, they have a credit reporting agency that is called as Fair Isaac Corporation, which will provide scores to individuals, or based upon their credibility. The range is from 300 to 850, with 660 to 720 being an average. And this range, or or the overall report, is based on the payment history of the person, their debt, and their credit card application, and many other things. And all these things had a significant impact on the credit score of the individual under study. Another characteristic of residential mortgage is loan amortization. as mortgage loans are amortized loan. So this means that you have to pay fixed payment, and the level of payment will include the interest due and also the amount of principal each month. And it is designed so that balance on the mortgage will be zero when the last payment is made. So this type of question we have already done in your financial management classes. So yeah, we can see in the next table that it's a 30-year mortgage at 8.5% interest. Then loan amortization schedule. When you look into this loan amortization schedule, we have done this before. This is actually a 30-year mortgage loan. So we can use 30 as N, and 1,30,000 as a present value interest factor, and 8.5 in interest. Based upon that, we can find the annual installments, and we can find annual installment and divide it by 12. So we will get this monthly payment. Then after that, we have to multiply 8.5 with 130 and divide it by 12. So we'll get a 920. Then we will deduct 920.83 from 999.59. We'll get 78.75. Actually, this 920 shows that monthly you have paid the amount of interest, and 78.75 is actually the amount of principal which you have paid in this installment. And then after that, we will deduct this 78.75 from 1,30,000. So we'll get 1,29,921.24, and it would be done for 360 installments. Types of mortgage loans. There are different types of mortgage loan. First of all, conventional mortgage. Actually, this is not guaranteed. Usually require private mortgage insurance, and mostly 5% to 20% down payment are required in order to get conventional loan. Then the second type of mortgage is insured mortgage. Like this insured mortgage is a type of mortgage which has insurance for the insurance for the lender, because at any case when the borrower failed to pay the loan, the insurance amount would be used to recover those charges. Mostly this loan is guaranteed by FHA in US. FHA is Federal Housing Administration, and basically this administration help the people who have low income to cover their mortgage obligations. Then adjustable rate mortgage, and this is actually a mortgage in which interest rate is tied to some other security and is adjusted periodically, and size of adjustment is subject to annual limit. Then you have tied the interest rate of your mortgage loan with some security. When the interest rate on that security increases or decreases, that amount would be used for a mortgage. But you can use the annual changes. Then the limit would be annual, an annual interest rate. Then granted payment mortgages, there is initial low payment payment, but it increases each year, and this type of mortgages amortize in 30 years. Then there is a growing equity mortgage. Initial payment is actually increases each year, and mortgage actually this mortgage amortize in less than 30 years. Then another thing is shared appreciation mortgage, because the mortgage is on a real estate. So with passage of time, the property you own or the house you have acquired, there might be appreciation in the value of that asset. So in exchange for providing low interest, the lender, the person who has given you money for buying the house, they can share the appreciation of the real estate. Then another is equity participation mortgage. In exchange for paying a portion of the down payment or for supplementing the monthly payment, like you can ask any person who can help you to pay any monthly payment or portion of down payment, an outside investor share in any appreciation of real estate. Like in shared appreciation, the lender will share the appreciation value of the real estate, but in the equity participation mortgage, the outside investor will share the appreciated value of the real estate. Then another thing is second mortgage. Then loan is secured by a second lien against the real estate. Like once you have taken the mortgage and on that property you again take loan. Mostly this is done in order to use this type of line of credit in order for a home loan improvement, etc. Then a reverse annuity mortgage. This is actually a type of mortgage in which lender disburses a monthly payment to the borrower on an increasing balance loan, and loan comes due when the real estate is sold. Now, another aspect of mortgage loan is loan servicing. Like a loan servicing is actually the process through which the company or the institute which is giving the mortgage facility to the people. Actually, that might be a mortgage bank or that might be a services firm. So they are actually are making it sure that they collect the payments timely from the people who have acquired these loans, and these payment includes both the amount of principal and the interest. And if you have used the services the services of the servicers, like the third party, or if you have outsourced this collection process to the third party, so obviously you have to pay them certain amount of money, or they will keep certain amount of payment with themselves because they want to cover the cost of their collections. Then another thing that is very much important is that once you have sold the mortgage, the originator can sold that mortgage to another investor by the originator. This helps them to have cash to originate another loan and generate additional fee income. Then another aspect of the loan servicing is that it has three distinct elements in the mortgage loans. Like the originator packages the loan for the investor. Like investor might be bank, any other institution. So in the loan servicing, actually the originator or the servicer package the loan, that how much amount of installment would be made, and how much what house would be taken, and all the thing would be packaged. And then the investor provide money for the loan, and then the servicing agent who is there, he will actually handle all the paperwork of the loan. Mortgage market. The mortgage market is the market for the sale of securities or bond collateralized by the value of mortgage loan. And actually, a mortgage lender, commercial bank, or a specialized firm will group together many loans and sell group loans known as collateralized mortgage or obligation. This secondary market was originally established by the federal government after World War II, when it created FNMI, that is Federal National Mortgage Association, to buy mortgage from thrifts. Actually, thrifts are the institution who provide mortgages to different customers. So the market experienced tremendous growth in the early to mid 1980s, and has continued to remain a strong market in the US. Then another aspect, now securitization of mortgage. The securitization of mortgage actually was developed because when you have a single mortgage, So here you have a lot of risk of a default, like the person cannot make a timely payment, or at any time they can make prepayments, or obviously there is a lot of cost of servicing of these mortgage. So in order to decrease this cost or risk, pools of mortgages were developed, and this actually eliminate a little the part of this problem through diversification, because we have large number of pool of mortgages, this risk can be eliminated. How the securitization of mortgages were done. This securitization of mortgages were done by generating the mortgage-backed security, and these securities were done by pooling hundreds of mortgages, and the rights of the cash flow generated by the mortgage were sold as separate securities. Like इन्होंने क्या किया कि mortgage backed securities बना ली, और उन सिक्योरिटीज को उन्होंने कैसे बनाया कि बहुत सारे मॉर्गेजेस को इकट्ठा किया, और उसके जो कैश फ्लो के राइट्स हैं उसको एज अ सेपरेट सिक्योरिटी मार्केट में उसको सोल्ड कर दिया. सो दिस एट इस तरीके से इन्होंने जो है वो इसको सिक्योरिटाइजेशन कर दी. एट फर्स्ट सिंपल पास थ्रू सिक्योरिटीज वर डिजाइन. एंड व्हाट आर दीज पास थ्रू सिक्योरिटीज? एक्चुअली this is a pass-through security because the security has a mortgage payment pass. Like when the cash flows from the mortgage loans were the rights of the cash flows of the mortgage loan were in the hand of those people who have that security. What the lender would do is, because as they have sold the rights of this payment to in pass-through security, that's why the payment would be collected by the borrower by the institution, and then deducting their payment, they'll give that disburse that money to the investor. So this design did eliminate some risk, but investors still face prepayment risk. Prepayment risk is when the in certain time period the mortgage the person who wants to pay their mortgage loan early than designated time period. So in that case, because you have sold the rights of that security in this that mortgage, sorry, in the security market, so that created a risk for the investors. In order to decrease the prepayment risk, a special kind of mortgage-backed securities was designed, and it is called as CMO. And a CMO is actually a collateralized mortgage obligation, in which the investor pools have different rights to different sets of cash flow. Actually, this type of design has structured the prepayment risk, because in certain case they have a little certain classes have a little amount of prepayment risk, and certain has a large amount of prepayment risk. So CMO will decrease a little bit the prepayment risk, or diversify this kind of risk. Okay, now is the impact of securitization on the mortgage market? Like, there are many benefits associated with securitization of mortgage market, because it reduces the risk which is being caused by regional lending institutions sensitivity to local economic fluctuation. Like when there is there is economic fluctuation, it has an impact on the lending institution. Like अगर आपके economic हालात जो है वो ख़राब हैं, आप जो है लोग जो है वो jobs नहीं आ रही, और बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो आपकी economy को डैमेज करी हैं. So obviously उसका impact आपकी lending institution के ऊपर आता है. तो जब इस किस्म की सिचुएशन होती है, तो सिक्योरिटाइजेशन की वजह से आपका ये रिस्क जो है वो कम हो जाता है. Another thing is borrower has access to national capital market, because आपने सिक्योरिटाइजेशन कर दी है, अपने जो मॉर्गेजेस हैं उनकी सिक्योरिटाइजेशन कर दी है, तो जो भी बॉर्वर है उसको जो है ना वो एक्सेस मिल गया है कैपिटल मार्केट का. then investor have low risk and low term investment in mortgages without having to service the loan, as the invested money is invested in the mortgage. So once they securitize that these mortgages, so they'll get their investment back, and obviously they don't have to service the loan as such. So in this case it will also decrease their risk. But however, we can also say that it's not without its cost. Because of securitization, mortgage rate have become more open to national and international fluctuation. Like जो भी fluctuation होती है, उसके जो mortgage loan के जो interest है उसके ऊपर उसका impact आता है, और इसकी वजह से आपके जो मॉर्गेज रेट्स हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा स्पीड में जो है ना वो अप डाउन जा रहे हैं. देयर इज अ ग्रेट वॉलेटिलिटी इन मॉर्गेज रेट्स ड्यू टू securitization of these mortgages.